Hey Capricorn, it's Kay Loves Tarot. Right, you guys, let's do your January 2020 love bonus reading. It's for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. Just FYI, not all readings will resonate with absolutely every single one of you. So if it doesn't, go check out your mini rising or see if another reader on YouTube's got the right message for you during this time. I've also got the first half of January readings including love, and also the second half of January readings including love. Please scroll down on my channel to see those as well. Okay, bonus love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. Okay. Right then, up first, Capricorn, we have got the Knight of Wands. These are going to look upside down to you, but I'm showing you them as they come out. Right, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles, okay. I've got Death in the reverse. I've got the King of Swords in the reverse as well, along with the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Let's throw some romance angels on this. So I've got getting to know each other. And, ooh, what's that? I've got the honeymoon card as well. I'm just going to pop one more on that. The flirt card. Okay. Right. I think right off the bat, if you are dealing with somebody who's ghosted you, who's not talking, I think this is the reason why. So, yeah, it's not as lovey-dovey or wishy-washy as some of the other spreads that I've been doing in these bonus reads, but I see this being clarification, at least, for those that are really confused as to why somebody is not moving forward with us, why they're not talking, what's going on. So I've got a character here that you could be dealing with who's extremely inconsistent and just not focused enough on relationships as a whole. I think that the Two of Pentacles could be that either they live a very, and it runs in tandem with the Knight of Wands, that they lead a very busy lifestyle, or that they are enjoying seeing other people, you know, and keeping their options open. So I think, you know, we've got this confusion here around why this isn't moving forward. Well, this person's not ready to change. You know, okay, maybe you haven't been exactly unrealistic about this as well. Maybe they've not been completely honest with you, you know, but I mean, I see these two more along the lines of communication cut, like, or somebody who goes very, very long periods of time, days without talking, and then all of a sudden they show up. So, I'm just going to quickly clarify this. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Capricorn. I don't read the clarifiers in reverse with this step, by the way. I've got the Seven of Pentacles. Sorry, I've got sticky fingers today. I've got the Queen of Swords. There we go. And one more, please. I've got the Four of Wands in the upright. So yeah, like I say, I think that at this stage, somebody was just quite happy getting to know you without any seriousness added. And I kind of feel like the honeymoon card is emotional distance. Waters are calm, so you know, whoever you're dealing with, I just don't feel like they are overly bothered about anything serious at this point. I feel like they're just being lighthearted and fun and getting to know you. And I think that a bond has definitely been established at one point, but I feel like the Eight of Wands reversed is that obliteration of that bond. I think somebody's keeping their options open. I think you've been extremely patient with this person. I think that you've tried to negotiate with them to sort of at least get to the bottom of the truth, and I just don't think that you ever did. But I think the reality is that somebody either leads an extremely busy lifestyle, or they are quite happy entertaining a few different people and keeping their options open. Like I said to you before, whoever this person is to you has got no interest whatsoever in changing. They're just not ready for anything solid at this point. They may have been through, you know, a nasty split of some sort. I'm looking at the King reversed, and then I've got the Queen on top, and I'm like, has that been quite, you know, a split where there are a hell of a lot of arguments, a hell of a lot of dishonesty, etc., etc. And I think at this point, the Four of Wands is just asking you guys to regain your stability and not overreact too much to this. I think you can't exactly, unless you guys agreed and negotiated to literally be in a relationship exclusively, unless that agreement was made, then this person technically can do as they please. And I think that, yes, it's awful if you've been led on, but for a lot of you, watch this, who haven't actually solidified anything with anyone, then, you know, you need to regain your stability at this point, for the sheer fact that maybe we're reacting to something that actually isn't an issue of yours. Maybe you're taking on somebody else's issues. I always say to people, if you're 100% ready for commitment and ready to take that step, that shows a level of emotional maturity. If they're not, that is their issue. You should not be taking on their issue. And a lot of people do, because they allow it to make them feel rejected and that there's something wrong with them when there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. Just a simple case of you've met somebody who's just not on the same page as you. And usually when we get spreads like this, it means that, you know, if this hasn't worked, something else will. And, it can be a good omen, especially with getting to know each other card, that you could be getting to know somebody else better. So I would definitely take that as a good omen. And I think that whoever it is that you have been dealing with, if they've continued to let you down, I think it's got to get to that. Where does it hit boiling point? You know what I mean? Or do we just carry on regardless? I think you guys actually sort of need to hit the X button and move on, and just let them carry on regardless, instead of you constantly trying to win this person over, because that's what the energy that I feel for some of you. It's almost like you've been trying too hard to win somebody over that just doesn't want to be won over. Somebody that's just more interested in having fun and playing the field. And if you're watching this, you're probably going to find yourself on a level different from what this person is. So it's a simple case of, right, well, let's start looking for somebody who is more on your level, who actually does want a relationship. And that all starts with the first date. Are you really single? Does anybody think that they are in a relationship with you? These are the questions that you should ask on a date, really. Are you in a relationship? Does anyone think they're in a relationship with you? Do you want another relationship? Are you ready to commit? Are you at a stage in life where if you met the right one, that's a possibility? These are all questions that you should really be asking on first dates, if I'm perfectly honest, because it'll help you save a lot of fucking time. I think all too often we allow physical attraction to get in the way of reality. And I think that now's a time where we need to be a little bit more frugal with who we're entertaining. Spirit's saying here, Capricorn, it's time to move on. We've flogged the dead horse. We can't flog it anymore. It's time to venture onto new pastures. Okay, I'm happy to leave that there. I wish you guys all the best. And if anyone wants personal reading, email me. My email's at the bottom of the screen there. And I'll be back on or around the 1st of February for your first half of January reads. Okay, you guys, take care. Bye for now.